This is proper posture on the whole body vibration platforms. You always want to make sure you drink water first, and then you're going to stand up onto the platforms. You can place your water on the shelves located at either side of the whole body vibration platforms. You want to make sure that you stand with your feet shoulder width apart. Maintain a slight bend in the knee at all times. Try to keep your core and buttocks engaged. This is referred to as the pelvic tilt. It helps to maintain proper posture. And when you're ready, you can go ahead and push the start button. Now you want to make sure that you have good posture. You're not slouched or turned in any direction. Proper posture is always key when using whole body vibration platforms because it is in an oscillating motion. You would not run or walk turned to the side. Now she's spreading her feet a little bit farther apart now. This does a more in-depth oscillation in the machine. It causes stronger muscle contractions, which will help to exercise the body a little bit more. And this will be very good for people who have poor balance or for people who really want to get more exercise out of just relaxing on the platforms. Now I'm going to show you some exercises you can do while you're standing on the platform. This includes upper body and lower body exercises. So first I'm going to start out with the resistance straps. You want to take these into your hands. You want to have your elbows at about a 90-degree bend. You want to try to keep your elbows at your side. If you pull your elbows into your side, it'll help to exercise your pectoral muscles. But predominantly what this is doing is this is exercising upwards of 95% of the muscles in the body. It's helping to get targeted exercise specifically for the lower body and arms, but it does work the core and neck and shoulders as well. Now there are varying ways you can do the straps. You can have them out or in front of you. It will change the muscles that it's directed on. As you can see now, this exercise helps with your deltoids, which is going to be your shoulder muscles. Helps with range of motion in the shoulders, and it also is focusing a little bit on your biceps. Now we're going to move into some exercises for the lower body while you're standing. Now these exercises include hip extensions and abductions, as well as sending your leg out in front of you. Now, all of this is going to help with range of motion in the hips, but it's also going to help to exercise the quadriceps. Now, you always want to do these exercises slowly with intention of motion, so you're not going off diagonally or in strange motions, which can cause injury. You always want to go either just straight away from the body, straight out to the side, or straight out to the front. Now, if you want to work the inner thigh, you're going to just lift the leg in front of you about 6 inches off the ground or so, and then just move it off to the side, back and forth. And you want to go slowly again to prevent injury, and this is really going to help to work the inner thigh. Now, if you want to target the quadriceps and the glutes, you can do squats, which are also very easy to do on the platform. You can hold on for balance, but you don't want to lean back, and you want to go down to your knees at about a 90-degree angle. Now, this is really going to target the quadriceps as well as the gluteal muscles, and it's going to give you a nice direct exercise. You can do it with your feet a little bit closer together or farther apart, depending on what's comfortable. And also, if you lift up onto your tiptoes, it does incorporate the calves into it and kind of feels like you're running in place. That's how you know you really have the right motion. Now we're going to transition to the kneeling position. This is a nice little in-between from standing to seated exercises. And what this position is going to do is it's going to help to exercise your lower abdominals, lower oblique, and lower back muscles. It's a really good way to just get the love handles as well as get rid of that stubborn belly fat. Now this should be done between the speed ranges of 1 to 5, the slower speeds, and you always want to make sure you're comfortable. You want your knees in equal distance apart. If you're more to the left than to the right, you'll be bouncing in an oblong fashion, and that's not very good for the body. You'll find it to be very uncomfortable and won't really help much. This position, again, is very good for just the lower abdominals, lower obliques, and lower back muscles. From this position, you can transition into the dips exercise. This is really going to help to get rid of the goodbye-bye arms. It's also going to help to just strengthen the tricep muscles. Now, starting out, you always want to have your feet closer to your butt. This is going to help to relieve some of that pressure on the shoulders and on the triceps for those people who do have the weaker triceps. And as you get more advanced into these exercises, you can separate the feet, or you can put your legs out in front of you to really get a targeted exercise of the tricep muscles. Now, from this position, you can transition into planks, which are very good at targeting the upper abdominal muscles. This is going to help to tighten and tone the core. It's also going to help a little bit with relaxation and some exercise in the shoulder area. And from this, you can go to side planks, which targets your love handles or your oblique muscles. It's also good to always maintain proper posture when doing these. You want to stay stiff as a board, hence the name planks. You always want to keep your hips up and in line with your shoulders, just keeping proper posture. And then from these positions, you can transfer into push-ups. For those of us who can't do full push-ups yet, you can do push-ups on the knees. You want to make sure your knees are behind your hips. This is going to allow for pressure to get put onto the pectoral muscles. And then you can transition into a full push-up as you get stronger on these machines. Now, you always want to make sure that you have proper posture with anything you do on the platforms. When you are laying down like this, you never want to have your head hanging off the edge or anything like that. And you can actually do some exercise when you're seated like this if you do pick your hips up off the ground, as we can see here. It does help to exercise the glutes as well as the lower back. And when you lift your legs into the air, it helps to exercise the abdominals in a targeted fashion. Lifting your right leg works the right side of the abdominals, lifting your left leg helps to work the left side of the abdominals. And the proper way to get out of this position is to just remove the cushion from underneath you and ease down onto your butt and sit up comfortably. You never want to fly up into that position. And as we can see here, she is transitioning into what we refer to as dead man's pose. This is going to help to increase circulation and relax the body. It works in a wave motion to just increase blood flow from the feet to the rest of the body, getting it flowing in and out, in and out. You always want to make sure you're breathing properly as well. Proper breathing is in through your nose, out through your mouth, breathing from the stomach. This helps to really get good oxygenation in the body, good blood flow, and it helps to relax and make you feel good. Now we're going to demonstrate the lymphatic massage. This is good to be done at the end of your exercises. It is a part of your maximum 20 minutes. This is going to help to increase your circulation and massage and relax the body, as well as wash away any lactic acid buildup from your exercises. You want to have your feet all the way together in the center of the platform. Maintain that slight bend in the knee at all times. Go ahead and start the platform, and then raise the speed up as high as you're comfortable with, between speeds 15 and 30. And you're going to feel massage in the lower body, especially the calves and the quadriceps and the glutes. This is going to be very relaxing. It helps to, as I said, increase your circulation, clean out your lymphatic system, as well as your adrenals, which is your body's natural filtration system. So it'll make you feel better, cleaner, and prevent any underlying problems.